You know, for many people in North America, having a fun car is a 6-month affair. Every year, winter comes, and they go away, and I can understand why. Who wants to drive their pride and joy in the snow and the salt and, honestly, the mess that is winter? But for me, when it came time to buy a new vehicle to replace my commuting duties, I knew that having something interesting and engaging to drive all 4 seasons would be a really great thing to have. Since 2015, the Mustang has grown up quite a bit. It's become more of a sports car. Ford has tried to take the Mustang from being a solid rear axle, V8 only, bit of a monster, a bit of a brute, and refine it a bunch. Make it more European. This 2019 Ecoboost Mustang is really no exception. I thought to myself that I would never ever buy a non-V8 performance car. I like my V8s. I have a few. This Ecoboost has a 2.3 liter engine, a small turbocharger, 6-speed manual, and rear-wheel drive. What's not to like? Horsepower is good. The torque is amazing. It comes on just like one of those old familiar pushrod V8s, which I became so accustomed to with earlier Mustangs. But the difference is this car handles well. It has a nice interior. It's good to live with every single day. And the temperatures, like today, minus 20 Celsius. It doesn't matter. Put on some winter tires, perhaps some studs, and you've got a very competent performer. One of the best parts about having a car like this is you can have a lot of fun using all the power all the time. In the summer, or even in most of the winter, when the roads are dry, stomp the throttle down, maximize the boost, and get a couple of fun shifts. Have that little smile, that moment of enjoyment. And that's something really special to have in a 4-season car. This one has the Performance Pack, which aside from getting a torsion differential, some nice interior treatment, you also get a stiffer suspension, handles very well, and bespoke GT Mustang brakes, which really bring this car to a halt in a hurry. It means you can have fun with it everywhere, not just at wide open throttle, but part throttle as you go about your day, commuting or corner carving if you find a stretch of road that you enjoy on your way home. It's really the best of all worlds in a lot of ways. The little turbo engine is eager, and it makes adequate torque. It's a bit of a mind bender. Most 4-cylinders, they need to rev and spin up to 6,000 and 7,000 RPM. This one has a ton of low-end grunt, and still adequate power when it does reach the top end. That little turbo works well, and the boost, 20 plus pounds. Crazy, especially on pump gas. One of the best parts about this more mature, more sports car-oriented Mustang is the fact that although it has abundant low-end torque and drives a lot like an old pushrod, it has modern systems that make it so if it's slippery or you misjudge or you lose traction, it's there as a safety net. Although one of the other good parts is it's all fully defeatable. A couple of button taps and you're allowed to spin and slide and drift to your utter content. And that flexibility, that's amazing. And it's good that the manufacturer sees that its ownership might at some point want to slide around. There's something to be said for having a vehicle that you can drive every single day. You can get that enjoyment throughout your normal activities, whether you're going for some groceries, or you're going to work, or honestly, you just want to take a tour. Even though it's the off-season, it's a really good idea. People who have things like Subarus and all-wheel drive Mitsubishis already understand this. But having a rear drive, a modern rear drive car, doesn't really seem to have all that much impact on its ability and its capabilities as a winter driver. Properly equipped with some tires, your grip is good. The traction management systems make leaving a light excellent, and modern ABS and brake force distribution coming to a stop is no matter either. There's very little required from the driver, aside from basic inputs. I'm Darren. This is the 2019 Ecoboost Mustang. Truly a sports car for all four seasons.